Down. Respected Chair, esteemed speakers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Today marks more than the inauguration of an institution. It marks awakening of a collective conscience. The birth of Bangladesh Institute for Geopolitical Studies, in short BIGS, is rooted in a conviction that ideas, when forged with rigor and guided by principle, can shape the destiny of a nation. I extend my heartfelt congratulations on this bold initiative. May BIGS become a sanctuary of intellectual sovereignty, a space where scholars, strategists, and citizens converge not to serve partisan interest, nor to echo the voice of any individual or political party, but to pursue the enduring national interest with integrity, insight, and independence. As I was not assigned a specific topic, so I chose to talk on South Asia's evolving geopolitical landscape and the strategic challenges for Bangladesh. South Asia stands at pivotal juncture. Geographically, it lies at the crossroad of global power transition from the Indo-Pacific rivalries to the arteries of energy, trade, and emerging technology. Yet, despite its immense promise, the region remains shackled by historical grievances and fragile institutions. The rise of China, the recalibration of US interest, and the proliferation of multilateral platforms such as Quad, BRICS, and SCO have added new layers of South Asia's strategic fabric. These shifts are not isolated. They are woven into a broader matrix of global realignment, regional deterrence architecture, military modernization, and ideological contestation. Internal instability increasingly shapes the region's strategic environment. Political polarization, economic fragility, and security unrest are eroding cohesion and limiting the effectiveness of platforms like SAARC, BCIM, and BIMSTEC. The Indo-Pak wars, marked by overt and covert involvement of extra-regional powers, underscores South Asia's embeddedness in global strategic currents. This region is not insulated. It is a theater where global ambition and regional insecurity converge. Persistent bilateral disputes, India's big brotherly attitude, Pakistan's volatility, unrest in Nepal, civil war in Myanmar, and Afghanistan's instability continue to shape the contours of regional security and stability. Meanwhile, climate change, cyber threat, and economic fragility are redefining what security means in 21st century. Bangladesh's position at the intersection of South and Southeast Asia must navigate this complex landscape with clarity and conviction. Our national interest demands strategic foresight, not reactive diplomacy. In an era of shifting alliances and contested narratives, Bangladesh must craft a coherent foreign policy that balances engagement with major powers while safeguarding sovereignty and promoting regional stability. This strategic pivot is more than symbolic. It reflects a deliberate effort to diversify partnership, reduce dependency, and assert greater autonomy. Recent agreement with China in robotic, healthcare, and military technology, alongside participation in Pakistan's naval exercises, signal a bold recalibration of our regional posture. Concurrently, joint military exercises with United States and Sri Lanka underscore our commitment to multilateral security cooperation and strategic balance. Yet this evolving posture must be viewed against pressing internal challenges. Bangladesh continues to grapple with demographic backsliding, mounting economic pressure, and the unresolved Rohingya crisis. Our outreach to China, Turkey, and Pakistan mirrors a broader trend among smaller South Asian states, strategic hedging in pursuit of flexibility and resilience and regional uncertainty. This alignment, though necessary, presents a complex array of challenges. India remains unsettled by the abrupt fall of Sheikh Hasina, a period during which New Delhi secured unprecedented gains in bilateral relations. As a result, Bangladesh now faces a potentially adversarial posture marked by renewed border tensions, persistent trade asymmetries, and unresolved water sharing disputes. Internally, Dhaka must confront demographic regression, economic volatility, and enduring Rohingya crisis. Simultaneously, deepening ties with China and Pakistan require a delicate balancing act to safeguard strategic autonomy without alienating traditional partners. In this context, the recalibration of relations with the United States, anchored in expanded defense cooperation, joint air exercises, and revived trade dialogue, offers a stabilizing counterweight. By aligning with Washington on transparency, labor reforms, and Indo-Pacific security, Bangladesh affirms its role as a principled and pragmatic actor in an increasingly multipolar world. In 21st century, security is no longer confined to military preparedness or border protection. It is multidimensional, interwoven with economic vitality, environmental sustainability, digital integrity, and also human development. For Bangladesh to thrive, it must adopt a comprehensive security framework that safeguards not only sovereignty, but also well-being of its people and the resilience of its institutions. Economic resilience, deepen regional trade, modernize structure, and diversify partnerships to reduce vulnerability and enhance strategic autonomy. Climate action, Bangladesh must lead regional cooperation on disaster preparedness and water diplomacy, champion adaptive technologies and sustainable practices to position Bangladesh as a moral and strategic leader. Cybersecurity, build robust digital infrastructure, promote digital and media literacy, and counter disinformation to protect democratic process and national integrity. Human development, prioritize education, healthcare, and social cohesion. A healthy, educated population is the backbone of internal stability and national resilience. Bangladesh must redefine security not merely as a protection of borders, but as the protection of people, prosperity, and the planet. This paradigm shift demands visionary leadership, cross-sectional, sectoral collaboration, and long-term strategic thinking. Despite enduring historical animosities, South Asia harbors immense potentials for transformative collaboration. Its demographic dividend, strategic geography, and cultural richness position the region as a pivotal force in global affairs. To unlock this premise, regionalism must be reimagined, moving beyond zero-sum politics towards inclusive, forward-looking engagement. revitalizing SAARC and fortifying BIMSTEC through sustained dialogue and institutional reform are imperative. Joint initiative in counter-terrorism, climate resilience, and public health are no longer optional. They are strategic necessities for shared stability and prosperity. Bangladesh must champion a vision of South Asia not defined by rivalry, but by resilience. We must be bold in diplomacy, wise in strategy, and united in purpose. Let us remember, geopolitics is not destiny. It is a canvas we shape with our choice. Bangladesh has the opportunity to lead not by power, but by principle. By embracing comprehensive security and fostering regional trust, we can help transform South Asia from a zone of competition into a community of cooperation. In that vision lies not only the stable future of Bangladesh, but also a safer and more prosperous South Asia. Thank you so much.